the end of the story now. And it is not this one. I can feel the powers of Devaloka's representative filling me, like an empty vessel under a waterfall. Shit. What is the meaning of this? I can't move. You are experiencing the memory of those who once died in this Tokyo. Wonderful. This darkness is like sinking into a warm bath. Praise Mahakala. Yes, in fact, praise me. After all, I am to inherit the very same role as the Great Black One possesses. I don't think it worked that way. Alright. So that's who you really are. You and the Great Shadow are one and the same. Oh dear. It would appear you have learned too much. I'm afraid we will have to part ways here. The fewer who know that I meddled in the affairs of the world representatives, the better. Don't worry. I'm sure your superiors won't mind it if you take a little time off. So just sit back and let my darkness consume you. Let this be retribution for all the days I've suffered in the underworld, without a sun to warm me, and only the shadows of the dead for company. Now, at long last, I have power enough to rival Amaterasu. My forces can roam the world above, and so do I. I'm pretty sure she's going, nah, that's cap. So you, who don't have the guts to walk around without a bunch of followers at your back? Who goes there? Impressive. Who is it that can make such quick work of my shadows? Evening! Guess I must have struck a nerve there, huh? My bad. You? I bid you welcome, uninvited guest. If I may ask one question. How are you able to move so freely through the darkness? It's obvious, isn't it? I'm a vampire. The night is my domain, and I can become anything that shares that affinity. Bats, mist, even darkness. I'm Ellie, a woman who can walk alone through the darkness of Kabukicho without fear. You'll want to remember that.
Ha! I shine brighter than the sun! No, a whole galaxy! Ah! The hype man. Oh, wait, I can move on my own again. The shadow's gone. That fire chased it away. Quick, over here. Quick, over here. Hey, aren't you the one who helped me in Kabukicho? Guess I owe you double now. Wow, he's taking them all on alone. Talk about a one-man army. Don't say that! You'll make me feel lonely! There's some things you just can't tell a person! Unless you want me to roast you alive? Is that what you want? Is it? What? No, please! I didn't mean it like that! Oh, really? Well, good. Right. Now that that's settled, it's time to get back to business. Cthugha, the Berserkers, is here to turn this fight on its head! I'm basically one of those cheat code unlockable characters. Like, think a car versus a bunch of poor villagers? That's a poor analogy. But acceptable nonetheless. Okay. So you're from the Berserkers. Does that mean snuff? Thanks, Cthugha. Cthugha? I never heard of you before. But dang, you're strong. Yeah, crazy strong. I mean, I do like him. But I think I'm really going to like you. Come on, there's no reason to get so worked up. It wasn't that big of a deal. Yes, you two must be one of the good guys on the good guys team. Kengo and Brandon, was it? If you want, we could be friends. Oh my god. Why is it that newcomer can move? My shadows ought to shroud all they touch in darkness. Yet this transient's fiery being repels them. How can this be? Because he's literally a star? Cthugha's a transient from the world of the old ones. The flames that cover his body are ruled by the belief that they will burn until they meet the horizon. As such, a rule from Shangri-La, the world of the Lost Horizon cannot hope to counteract his abilities. Incredible! Is he really a member of the Berserkers? You certainly are a sneaky one, Snow, keeping such a powerful ally in your back pocket for so long. Yes, well, Cthugha, you see, is the Berserker's secret weapon. Actually, I suppose I should say he is the weapon we would have liked to have kept secret for longer. What? But it's just, there were reasons why I could not allow him to participate in the matches in the Coliseum. And even now, I'm not even sure he should be... Well, shall I tell you about the time Cthugha first came to the Ikebukuro Coliseum? Oh, gee. Whoa! This place is packed! Guess this underground coliseum I've been hearing about must be pretty popular. One thing's for sure, this place is nothing like my home star, former house. Not that I'm some kind of country bumpkin. Well, anyway, this seems like the part of the story where my legend begins. Oh, are you trying to narrate inside the Oh! Oh no! I just have to win my way to the top, earn my weight in coin. Maybe I'll find a few admirers along the way.
Of course. And when I do, that's where I'll say the line. I have no need of admirers. I only came here to become stronger. Oh, I can't hold a straight face in this. Oh, he is the hype man for a reason. Dang, that's cool. Oh, I bet I'll have as many fans as there are stars in the sky. I just know I am. Okay, gotta make sure I have my signature phrase down pat. What was it again? I know I wrote it down somewhere. Aha! Intone my name thrice upon the dawn's horizon, and I, Cthugha, the living flame, shall charge to your side. That's the one. Heck yeah! Dear God, help us all. Whoops! Time flies when you're monologuing. I better get my butt to the arena, because it's time for my debut. So, that is our promising new candidate, we take it. Master Claude, what a lovely surprise. I didn't think I'd be seeing you at this unranked battle. To answer your question, yes, he is the one. It would appear he is more powerful than I had originally anticipated. Oh, he's talented. I'll give him that. What's his name? He fights like a raging fire. Not bad. Not bad at all. He's definitely strong. Strong enough that he reminds me of a certain someone. But he's not quite my type. Looks like we've got ourselves a new star. We better start organizing some photo shoots and meet and greets ASAP. Wouldn't want to keep the fans waiting. He's a lively one. I hope I get my shot at him, because my belly's rumbling just looking at him. I need these screenshots for later. Everyone's looking at me, and I think that crowd over there must be my opponents. As in, the future friends whose respect I'll earn by beating them to a pulp. That's how it always goes, right? Oh no. Now I'm getting nervous. Oh no, no, panicking. Ah! Uh-oh. And what's gotten into him? He's acting rather strange. He was doing so well, too. Ha! You're wide open! No! Stop! Don't get too close! I need it! No! What in the world? Master Claude, behind me now, if you please. Yeah! And he exploded. And killed everybody. Whoa! Except Makan. You indeed were like a superstar back there. Or should I say, a supernova? At least that explosion certainly resembled one. Let's just say we're lucky that the app resets everything, or the underground coliseum would be a wasteland right now. Now, what am I going to do with you, Cthugha? I can't believe it! I did it again! There goes my ultimate legend! My hundreds of friends! My club of admirers! Don't worry, Cthugha. You got like 10,000 on Twitter. just show him Twitter. In
order to maintain balance between all of your incredible physical attributes, you really must work on your... how should I put this?
Don't tell me I'm a weak mentality! You don't know me!
Oh my God. I wouldn't have gone that far, but look, if you keep going like this, we won't be able to send you out in front of the crowd again.
Hold on! Please don't kick me out like everyone else! This guild is my last hope! I thought I'd finally found somewhere where nobody knows me, where I could have a fresh start. I don't want to be alone anymore!
Oh man, imagine if the Warmongers picked him up, since apparently the mentality of the Warmongers is that they act as a family, even though they totally don't. That was back when Tezcatlipoca was around. Well, what do you think, Master Cod? I leave this decision in your capable hands. You left it to Cod. Well, Cthugha, are we pronouncing that correctly? A question for you. What is it you seek from battle?
Friends, companions, any form of company I can get. I just don't want to be alone anymore.
And that is something you are willing to fight for, regardless of how strong your opponent might be?
Well, yeah. I mean, all I have is my strength.
We see. That's a good answer, Cthugha.
Huh?
You shine brightest when all eyes are upon you. You are one who loses all control in the frenzy of battle. You recognize your own loneliness and understand your own desires. It is our belief that such a person is deserving of our love and a place in this theater that we call the Colosseum. Master Claude, are you saying what I think you're saying? We are. Cthugha, from this moment forth, you are one of us, a member of the Berserkers.
For reals? Wow, thanks, boss. I'm over the moon right now. I'm so happy I could just explode.
Whoops. Oh dear. That is how he became our secret weapon. However, circumstances being what they are, he was our best choice for this mission.
A question, Snow. What do you mean by that last statement?
Well, Cthugha is very focused on his state of loneliness. It is in his nature to charge single-mindedly toward what he wants. Now we know that this Shiva is a very powerful being, Mahakala even more so. To make matters worse, the two of them have now combined. They are, to all outward appearances, a unified being. However, is that really the case? Are Shiva and Mahakala actually focused in the same direction? Do they truly want the same thing? Hello, Cthugha. Can you hear me? Don't forget you need to send Kengo and Brandon my way.
Sure, leave it to me. Hey, you two, time to get your butts back to the base. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, ah! He just yeeted us out of there!
I forgot, he's an old one. They all can do that. Huh. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you in one piece. I'm surprised Shiro didn't bother to do it.
Ow! I landed on my tailbone! Hey, Shiro, mind telling us what the heck is going on here?
We're back in the maze under Ikebukuro, but how? How's that possible? Do you really need to ask? I'm sure you know about the Old One's powers, Brandon. Oh, you mean he teleported us here? Like how Setsugo and Naro can. And Shiro. Very good. Now, there's no time to waste. We must prepare all we can while Cthugha and the others buy us time. You mean Cthugha isn't alone? But others? What others? Hey, I've been focused on this part of the screen. Woo! They just keep coming. Huh? Who's? Mad Tiger! Hello! Long time no see. Hope you saved some meat for us. My God! I can't believe it! You're all here! Did you come here to help me? I'm so happy I could cry! Oh no! The tension! Oh God! The tension is just... The tension is just gone! Oh, hold on! I need a moment! Oh, 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 that's the kind of... I love comedy. Right. Whoa! What was that? Did the volcano go off or something? Fear not. This was all part of the plan. That explosion means that we've been given a bit more time. So, our shadow soldiers have been erased. But it matters not. Our shadows are infinite in number, after all. They can regenerate and fight on endlessly, thus you will never reach us. The verdict of this battle was decided long before it had begun, and has not changed now. You cannot hope to... Such power. The opponent I should be fighting is down there. What? Where are you going? Shiva, stop! He just walked off. The man just walked off. Mahakala, you are the ruler of all who have passed, but you would never deign to stand on the front lines yourself. And why should you? With an unlimited number of soldiers at your disposal, you need only sit back and watch the battle play out. If you do that, there is no way you can lose. But what about Shiva? Exactly. Shiva is the key to this situation. I had Ryota and Toji do some digging. And they found out that Shiva was once a transient who sought above all else to do battle with the strong. The question is, will Shiva be able to sit Wrong character. The question is, will Shiva be able to sit idly by when our strongest warrior is in sight? Shiva Mahakala is certainly worthy of the title of the ultimate weapon. A perfect trump card if I ever saw one, especially with the powers of Devaloka's representative at command. However, Mahakala and Shiva are not one and the same. Mahakala is a ruler, while Shiva is a monk who seeks to train. That difference in priorities is something we fully intend to exploit. Now, I'd say we're about ready to begin things on our end. I hope I didn't keep you waiting long. I'm ready when you are, Kengo, Brandon. As am I. It's time to unveil the wise man's long-held research at last. Huh? The wise one's research? Are you talking about... You know what they say, an eye for an eye. Using the same logic, you could say an exception for an exception. And the Warmongers have created the perfect environment for that to take place. This situation is too good not to take advantage of, but strategies tend to end up resembling one another when subject to similar conditions. And since this is all based on a plan my brother devised, the child prodigy on the side is bound to have a similar plan in mind too. It's Shadow. Could it be? Hey, long time no see. Long time no see, Thor. Me rolling. Oh, that one had me rolling. My homeland is a remote otherworld, far from this Tokyo, to the world of the old ones. As the living flame, my home was on Formalhaut, a star distant even at light speed that burns alone in the vast expanse of space. Flares often rage across its surface, and it is brighter and hotter than the sun. I doubt anyone else could survive on a star like Formalhaut unless their body was made of flames too. But if there are others like me, I guess they must be pretty lonely. I bet that's what you were thinking, wasn't it? Don't be so mean! Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, loneliness. Well, back on my home star, I would slice off a piece of myself at a time and use it to create minions to keep me company. In case you haven't gotten the message by now, I'm Cthugha, and those flares that rage across Formalhaut are all me. Sometimes I explode and send everything in the vicinity flying. That's just how I was born. All I know how to do is burn and glow white hot. I've got no other talents to speak of. If I stayed on that star, I would have had nothing more to do for the rest of my days than stare at the other stars and the cosmos around me. I would never have had the chance to find someone who sees me for who I am. But back then, I didn't even know the meaning of the word loneliness. If I hadn't left, I probably still wouldn't. So I'm really, truly grateful to be here. I want to thank whoever it was who brought me to this Tokyo. Whatever your reasons were for giving me this opportunity, thank you from the bottom of my heart. He's way too precious. Hey, how long are you got planning to hide behind me anyway? Oh no, I did it again. Now everyone's gone. Hey, newcomer, do you have any idea? How flippin' cool that was. Dang, you're strong. Cthugha, you're like a star, like literally glowing. I'm so glad you're part of the Berserkers. You just lead the promotion to old Anvari. I'll sell you to the crowd. These days, people really dig the whole mysterious warrior vibe. With that modest get-up, you'll scratch the itch. You call his outfit modest? We'll have to skip the in-person photo ops and conventions, but we could sell promotional calendars. Next time I see Garmer and Nikitoshi, I'm going to tell them all about this. Where is Garmer anyway? You really mean it? I'm one of you now?
I'm so happy! Uh-oh. Huh? Huh? And who are you? Without a doubt, you are strong. I would like to challenge you to a test of strength. My name is Shiva. I'm a monk who forsook love to pursue the limits of strength. Oh! Is this the part where I introduced my whole deal? Or did I miss it? Dang, I gotta learn to be a better protagonist. Alright, you stepping on some toes now. My name is Cthugha. I fight to make friends and build a fan base that'll cheer my name. I see. Those are incredibly foolish choices for one so strong. Why would you abandon your aloofness to willingly participate in the cycle of karmic suffering? To one such as you, the least I can do is grant you a mercy of a swift and complete death. I suppose I will just have to trust Shiva. Yes, I must exploit this fiery being's weakness instead. Rise, my shadows. You know what you have to do. What the? Oh, come on! That's just plain unfair. Another shadow army? Ugh! I'm sick to death of fighting these guys! How can I satiate my appetite if all you do is send small fries my way? Whoa, yeah, that looks nice. Now that's what I'm talking about! Finally, something I can sink my teeth into! Hey, big lug, hope you're hungry, cause it's eat or be eaten! My word! People are being swallowed by the darkness. That's horrendous. Of course, I am not afraid. Not at all. Sure. What has become of the order of the world? How can it be that he and his companions have disappeared from my sight? And what am I supposed to do here? I do not understand. What is the right course of action here for a hero like me? What in the... Do my eyes deceive me, or is that boy truly running perpendicular to the wall of that building? Hey, Marduk! Good timing! Could you give me a lift on Masuzu? What? How did you... Thanks for that. Those sticky dark things sure are persistent. No matter how many times I shoot them down, they just keep coming. Who are you, child? And how is it you know me? Oh, did you get reborn again? Well, don't worry about it. It's not like this is the first time. Whoops, sorry, did I hit you too hard? Sometimes I don't know my own strength. Anyway, doesn't this situation make you furious? Why do they get to be the ones having all the fun? You know, I think it must be fate that we met here like this. What do you say we work together to show him who's boss? Oh, all right. Oh, right. We forgot this was happening. Each of the world representatives harbors their own personal feelings toward the one we call the prize of this game. In other words, I gotta calm it down. Tone it down about 3 notches. In other words, the 3 true guilds are not united at all. Of course, we Warmongers are no exception. We are a collection of world representatives whose shared desire is to continue to fight the aforementioned prize. I'm not sure of that in Tita's case, but okay. Hey, just processing that there. In fact, it is our wish to fight the prize ahead of anyone else. And I'm not sure if that's your case either. Naturally, that has made us prone to rash courses of action and getting in one another's way. After all, we share the same target, the banished one, the exile. Of course, depending on how you look at things, banished might not be the right word. He can be said to have merely eluded punishment. Thus, it is only natural that... Whoa! Slow down a bit, Mephistopheles. Don't go skipping over the part where I snuck all the way down here to find out about. See, when I heard that you were the world representative of Gehenna, I kinda did a double take. I mean, I've heard my fair share of rumors. I know that everyone who calls themselves a world rep in Tokyo is someone who once banished one of the 23 people whose memories reside inside Brandon. Obviously, one of those people has to be someone from Gehenna, and we both know who that is. But I also happen to know that you never banished him. So what's the deal? Mind letting me in on the secret? Come on, we're pals, aren't we? We're both from Gehenna. Very well, Pathin. You were his second closest advisor, after all. Our master and ruler of Gehenna, Lucifer, the people of Eden knew him as Shaitan, the angel of flame. I had the honor of acting in our master's stead, a role I was very grateful to undertake. You were completely correct when you stated that I never banished him, however. My position with the Warmongers here in this Tokyo is an exceptionally complicated one. Oh, do tell. Well, there is another individual whose memories reside within the prize, one with whom I share a connection. One who eluded me and ascended to the heavens, a human I served as a faithful butler in order to acquire his soul. So you see, there are 2 of me here in this Tokyo. The one you see before you, and another who shares my form. I think that should suffice. Can you stand, Brandon?
Oh, yep, thanks, Snow. Your medicine first. Yeah, and I think I can fight too. Good. Shiro is helping Kengo prepare as we speak. We will be able to proceed with the next phase of the plan very shortly. Great. Time to get back up there. I've got to go help Cthugha. Now, there's no rush. Before you go, there is something I would like to tell you. But first, let me ask you this. You recall our first meeting, Brandon? I still have to pay you back. Yeah, sure I do. We had a battle. We did, and you were unable to counter one of my attacks in time. Whereupon that dedicated butler of yours, who never leaves your side, leaped in the way to protect you. Didn't you, Salomon?
Of course I did! Let me tell you, it hurt like crazy! What do you put in those lightning bolts of yours?
I really must apologize. It was my own inexperience that failed to stay my hand that day.
Yeah, you raw supered me! Who does raw super?
Me.
Huh? Wait, you can see little Salomon?
I did kind of suspect you could see him. Indeed. While I believe he is invisible to most others, my role and rule allow me to see, hear, and interact with him.
Oh my, this is heavenly! You can pass the legendary petting exam with honors! Wait a sec, you pet him that day too!
Oh, wait. I was being protected. Snow, was that? The copies I can make of myself are the same sort of being as your friend Salomon. That is, they reside in the same dimension. Considering that, do you not think it possible that within Salomon, as within you, there might reside another's or several others' memories? No way. You think little Salomon is living with other people's memories? Come now. Surely that would not be so surprising.
It is!
It is certainly nothing to be afraid of. And would it not be comforting to know that you are kindred spirits? After all, it simply boils down to the fact that you are not alone. You possess the memories of 23 different exiles. Which, oh man. I think of that one TikTok channel that does has avatar conversations, and it's just all the past avatars chatting over like Aang or Korra. That's how I think this is going. You never asked for it, yet you're stuck with it all the same. I'm sure there are those who would contrive meaning from that. Yes, and I believe many would pity your misfortune at being lumped with a burden you never asked for. However, you are not alone in your fate. Salomon, Master Claude, and even I share similar circumstances.
Wait, how does Claude fit into that?
In fact, you could say that everyone in this world is forced to perform some role someone has given them.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Someone decides the makeup of our body and mind. What are we capable of, what we desire, and what we have to live with their design. However, if nothing else, please remember this. Regardless of how others define you in the world in which you live. Screenshotting this. You always have the right to decide for yourself what those things mean to you. Wow, you repeated what Marchosius said ages ago. Misfortune or opportunity, friend or ally, such distinctions are yours to make. Only you can truly define your inner world itself. And I believe that it is up to us as individuals to interpret the world around us as well. Wow, Snow. So long as you keep this simple truth in mind, you will easily eclipse the person I was the day we first met. What about now? Am I greater than you now? Now, I think that's quite enough for me. Good luck out there, Brandon. When the battle is done, I shall prepare you a warm pot of milk tea to soothe your aches. We've had discussions about this.
Hey, partner! I'm raring to kick some certain shadows' butt. How about you?
I just hope the team I set up is good enough. I do not wish to continue. Do not wish to hit continue. Alright. It's boss fight time. I hope this is enough. I might be overthinking it. Mind if I ask you a question, Mephistopheles? Why'd you bring me all the way here? Why, isn't it obvious? I wanted you to be party to this particular conversation. You have been selected as a replacement for a broken part. I thought it only prudent that you be informed of the reasons behind that decision. Nothing more, nothing less. Although I suspect that you were already aware of them. Am I correct, Duo?
Hey! I've been looking for you! It's almost time, so I'm here to call on you, Duo!
What do you mean by that, Bertram?
I'm talking about the last phase of the operation, Mahakala! The show's about to begin, and you've got front row seats. As our reserve, I figure you deserve to see the final stage in all its glory.
Front row seats? You mean...
Yep, I'm talking about Ikebukuro, wall and all. Come on, let's go. See the ultimate weapon completed. What's the point of knocking them down if they just keep getting back up? We'll be here forever at this rate. We've got to do something about that humongous one over it. Huh? Hey, I'm back, and I've got company. Ready to roll, Thor? Sure am. Let's do this, Kengo. All right, here we go! Ah! Ha! Looks like it really does take an exception to beat up another exception.
No, That strike only landed because Shiva has left me. The fool. Wait, where are you going? Are you even listening to me? Nah, we're done. Remember all the trouble you gave us earlier? Well, it's time for me to pay you back in full! Excellent. It appears that they are holding up well against Mahakala. Indeed! My brother's plan is working out far better than I could have hoped. Having an exception like Thor fight this battle is ingenious. I'm honestly surprised the Warmongers had the same idea. Well, I suppose geniuses are sometimes struck by the same inspiration. Or perhaps it's simply because duo is the reserve? However, the reaction caused by transplanting foreign memories was greater than we had anticipated. Not that you know that, looking at Kengo now. Perhaps it's because their personalities were already very similar, or... Moritaka, Shiro, preparations for ejecting a second wave of chef are complete. It will be coated with the same substance used to create the walls of the underground maze. Remind me, which one is the button for that again? These are complicated contraptions. They really aren't my thing. There, Moritaka. I'm counting on you, Kengo. Please, let Brandon be safe. I got one. No! There is a tear in the great darkness. How can this be? How can this be? What has happened to Mahakala? Are they being attacked? But that shouldn't be possible if they have Shiva share their same form. Aha! I see you there. Now feel like crawling through the gap? Or do I have to drag you out? No! Stop! Thank you for that. Being frozen in eternal darkness really is very stifling. Tsukiyomi. Oh! Not that it was unpleasant. I'm sure you made it as comfortable for me as you could, Daikoku, given our history together. Or should I call you Okuniyushi? Did you just say Okuniyushi? Let's just say that there's more than one side to the headmaster of the Kyo Police Academy. Okuniyushi is a being who links two worlds, Takamakahara and the Land of Law. He relinquished the kingdom he once ruled to my sister, Amaterasu, and was subsequently exiled to the underworld. Which was meant to be my younger brother's domain, point of fact. I think it's likely that Okuniyushi is the identity of the shadow in which the transient Daikoku enveloped himself. Or perhaps that enveloped him. Well, Okuniyushi, I believe you acquired 3 types of sacred artifact in the underworld, all of which allowed you to breathe life into shadows. Furthermore, I am certain that the exception Mahakala possesses a role and rule with identical powers to those artifacts. Yet having been sealed away as an exception, Mahakala ought not to have been able to exist in this Tokyo. Which is why you have been acting in their stead as a sort of agent. And I would bet a princely sum that you have attempted to overtake Mahakala's role or rule at some point. You really deserve a round of applause. You have exploited the absolute poles to perfection. Well, at least it would have been perfect, if your true identity had not been discovered. You! The existence of the same role and rule within this Tokyo is not permitted, and without your role, those shadows of yours cannot exist. Too bad, so sad, Okuniyushi. He literally won by doing nothing. Tsukiyomi literally just won by doing nothing. Anyway. Great! Now that the appetizers have finally stopped coming, I get to have my go at the main dish! Good thing I always have a good appetite! Leave them to us! You gotta get the Shiva, partner! Right, you hold the fort. I'm counting on you, Kengo. Whoa! Did someone order extra Shivas? Those after images? No, wait. Those are all real! That's the same thing Snow can do. 3 copies move as one, an inescapable trans-dimensional attack. Oh, but I'm meant to be the protagonist! Oh, my plot armor broken! Huh? Varuna Kamadeva reincarnate. Brandon. Throughout the long history of this world and its recurring wars, I have continued to fight. While you, like Varuna Kamadeva before you, have met a gruesome end time and time again. And now, as happened countless times before, you shall taste defeat at my hands. That is the curse of the cycle of reincarnation. It is a hellish loop, in which the same end is revisited over and over again. This time will be different. No, you think you can defy the cycle? Yeah. It's all thanks to Cthugha. Now that I know how that attack goes, I'll be able to dodge it. An interesting sentiment, if you truly believe that. Then come and let us settle this once and for all. Destroy the endless cycle if you can. I have one last question for you, Brandon. What is it? There was one loop in this Tokyo in which you and I spent some time together. By some strange stroke of fate, we ended up in the same schoolhouse, training and living alongside one another. When is that event coming? I want to see that. However, in the end, Tokyo became a battlefield as it always has, as it always does. And it came down to you or me. Before I knew it, you willingly moved into the firing line of my attack without the slightest resistance. You passed on, allowing me to survive. Even now, I cannot fathom it. Why did you not fight back? Why? Why did you leave me behind? Why did you leave me to suffer the endless cycle alone? think you're asking the wrong guy. I don't remember. You know that. The rule you forced upon me was that of passion. In other words, a combination of love and desire. I was afraid of myself, of how badly I wanted you, and of the fact that the world's cruel order had nothing to do with it. So, without really meaning to, I attacked you. Shiva, I have destroyed you now in 2 worlds. Once in my homeland, and again here in this Tokyo. It was then that I realized I cannot escape this cycle of death and rebirth. After all, if I could have, then why didn't I at that time, or any other time before? If I could have defied our fate, I would have! Ever since I came to this Tokyo, I've been looking for a chance to do things over. A chance to free myself of my regrets. Yet I only ended up repeating my mistakes. It was then that I swore you would fall to my hands alone. That the desire to become the strongest of all grew greater within me. I could not afford to let any other world representative rob me of the honor of your death. That is why I will not retreat. I will face you with all my strength. For that is all I am able to do. It's all I have left. If you think you can best me, then by all means try. We will put an end to this cycle one way or another, Brandon. Ever since the day you left me behind, not once have I been able to turn against my fate. Do you understand what that's like? Do you know what it feels like to be abandoned to an endless cycle of suffering? I do. Better than you think, Shiva. Of course you don't understand! How could you, of all people, claim to understand my pain? I'm going to defeat you. I'm going to save you. I'm going to end this with my victory! Enough talk! It's time for action! Prepare to face the sum of my might! This battle is only going to end one way. With your death! Come on out, little salmon! It's time for Double Dragon! Here I am, Master! You can count on me! I'm not in the mood for games now.
は強そうですけど。
もう少しだけな。
むさぼれ。
もう少しだけな。
もう止められはせん。このじいじに万事任せておくが、まだ
もう少しだけな。
むさぼれ。まだまだ甘い。
蹂躙を行う。
もう少しだけな。
熱に任せてこの身を踊らせ、高ぶるままに共に落ちよう。
むさぼれ。
There we go!
わしの息子で書く物語、この行く先が楽しみよの。
If Temujin saves the day again. We're about at the end, so I might as well finish it. Brendan. I have heard that someone was once banished from my homeworld of Shangri-La. A powerful being with several pairs of arms. If the memories of that exile reside within you as well, Brandon, if you possess within you the same capacity to save not only your allies, but powerful enemies too. Yes, if you can borrow that rule for your own purposes, then I do believe you could face Shiva on equal footing. I knew it, but in the same way. Damn it! I wish I had another hand! Come on, memories, help me out here! Someone, anyone, lend me a strength! What? Impossible! Now's my chance. Please let this work. Just gotta give him one good hit! What is this? Don't ask me. What the heck is that? What's going on? Is this outer space? Outer space? Hey, partner, you okay? Don't know where we are, but I don't think we're near Ikebukuro anymore.
beginning of the end, the final stage of Operation Mahakala is now in motion. This will be the ultimate destruction. What you are about to witness is nothing less than the culmination of humanity's progress, of everything my Plan B has been pushing for. Do, Savenia, one and all. God, I don't know Russian. One and all, Spokonoi, Nochi, and sweet dreams. I know that's Russian, but I don't know Russian. I hate that quirk. I hate that character quirk. Have you watched Anastasia?